trying making your own Japanese candy? Join me as we dive into the delightful world of miniature treats with more Gracie Poppin' cooking kits. Welcome back, artist and candy enthusiast. In this episode, I'll create and taste the Tanoshii Ramen and Bento box kits that you can actually eat. I started with the ramen kit, and the first step is pretty similar across all these Gracie kits. First, I unbox the kit and cut the tray. What's your favorite Poppin' cooking kit? Let me know in the comments below. Next, I started by making the orange jelly, putting the powder and some water in the jelly cup. I added water up to the fill line in the tray. Next, I added the powders and mixed them together to create some dough. I then took the dough and pressed them into the molds to create an egg and the other thing I don't know what it's called. I'm setting the rice balls aside for now to work on the dumplings. For the dumplings, I took some more dough and shaped it into the circle on the packaging. Then I pressed that into the dumpling mold. Next, I took the ingredients, which looked like sprinkles, and put them on one side of the dumpling, pressed the mold together, and out pops our cute little dumpling. I made 2 in total. For the spring rolls, we're going to be doing the same thing we did for the dumplings, except this time we're just rolling them up into spring rolls. It's time to make the ramen. So the first step is to make the soup. Next, I did the same thing, but this time for the ramen. After mixing the powder and water, I put the noodle cream stuff into the piping bag, giving it a twist so nothing comes out. Then I created the ramen noodles. This part was a little tricky to get the cream to come out at first, but we got there in the end and created some really nice thin ramen noodles. Now it's time to assemble everything and give it a taste. So I was expecting these ramen noodles to taste sugary, but they tasted terrible. It wasn't sugary, it was just gross. The things on top of the noodles and the noodle cream were good though. The jelly and the dumplings and the spring rolls, they all tasted okay, but the sprinkles tasted better than everything else. This bento box kit was the funnest one to put together. All these kits come with pretty much the same things: powders, piping bag, a spoon or a knife, a tray, and the packaging. I started off with the gummy veggies and sausage. If you're enjoying this episode so far, don't forget to check out my Gracie's Poppin' Cooking Kits playlist for more DIY Japanese candy making kits. I made the rice dough and splitting it into 2 rice balls. I shaped them to match the rice shapes on the packaging. This part was super fun and interactive. Next, I took the seaweed candy and poured it into the shapes on the tray. Then I pressed the dough into the shapes that have the seaweed candy. I made the chicken thing with the powder. I have no idea what this is called, but it's some type of chicken. And then I split it into 2 balls and moved on to making the spaghetti. I scooped the spaghetti cream, which keep watching to find out how this tasted, and put it into the piping bag, then put it in the box to make it look like spaghetti. While I was assembling, I noticed that the panda's face started to melt for some reason. I should have just redid the face on the other side, but I didn't think of it at the time. You can tell by the look on my face here, I was very hesitant to eat this since most of these kits taste bad. The rice balls tasted gummy. The jelly stuff wasn't too bad, but this spaghetti cream stuff tasted really nice, like popping candy. That's all the time I have for today. Thank you for joining me on this delicious DIY adventure with Gracie Poppin' Cookin'. I hope you had as much fun making your Tanoshii Ramen and Bento box as I did. Don't forget to subscribe for more tasty treats and creative projects. And remember to hit that notification bell so you never miss a sweet moment. Stay creative.